Okay, so this morning has been a lot of technical talks about merchant adoption and usage of Bitcoin, but there are many other ways Bitcoin can change lives, and our next presenter is proof of that. Enrique is the founder of BitcoinSmiles, which is a program that's dedicated to bringing health and dental care for people that don't have that much access to it. He is a dental surgeon, and together with Pavlonex, who is a FOSS PM, they met through Bitcoin Twitter and founded BitcoinSmiles, and right now they're changing everyone and helping those who need it the most. So let's give him a big applause.
That's nice. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to El Salvador for people are visiting from other countries. And for me, it's a privilege and it's an honor to represent this great initiative in the run great organization in the future. BitcoinSmiles, like many great things, born by accident. When, as Marce said before, BTCPay Server, this initiative was set up by BTCPay Server, Bitcoin Design and Diente Zonte. In this case, BTCPay Server, it's a Bitcoin payment processor, free open source software. Bitcoin Design, it's a community as well who is working with designers, and it's a free open source software for designers and who are working in non-custodial Bitcoin products. Diente Zonte, it's my dental practice, Diente Zonte or Dental El Zonte, because I'm based in this majestic place. So, a little bit about me. Just first, actually I used to work as a radio and television broadcaster during 16 years. And besides that, you know, I was like studying and became like a doctor of dental surgery here in the country. I studied 8 years at university, and then I had a chance to go abroad to the United States to continue studying about digital dentistry, that it's like similar to Bitcoin software, and implants. So that was like my formation in the US, California, Boston, etc. But that led me to everything. Is it correct, like the video? No, but I mean, I'm going to play the video, but I'm going to talk about it. As I said before, but as I said before, I was studying abroad. I'm part of an academy that it calls El Salvador Digital Dental Academy, that we teach other professionals how to use digital dentistry. In this case, open source software to design and manufacturing in the dental industry. So it's not in the angle, but anyways, we will continue with the presentation. So basically, my formation and my skill set was like ready to put in aid humanity, in this case, working with my local community, El Zonte. I am originally from the city, but I made it to El Zonte in 2005. I mean, it was in 17, 18 years ago. El Zonte, volcanic, with volcanic sand, you know, a rustic beach, a wonderful playa for surf, you know, rural areas, etc. So this was like part of my everyday routine. I was sent by the Ministry of Health, you know, in order to get my degree to the highest part of the mountain that where El Zonte is part of. So it was 3 hours ahead or 3 hours from my hometown. I'm in San Salvador. So I decided to rent a room in El Zonte because it was like the middle town in between my work unit and the city. So I stayed there, seduced by surf backpackers. I used to have 25 years old. Now I'm 43, and it changed my mind. I was in the highest part of the mountain. It calls Cordillera del Bálsamo. So it's high up in the mountain, but I'm located in El Zonte. I'm 500 meters from the ocean, from the beach, etc. My dental clinic, it's a small office, but it has so much power and it has so much love that I mentioned before that I was renting a room in 2005. But several months later, when I was immersed in this community and I discovered about the national reality that you used to learn at university or in your family or in the way you've been taught when you were a kid, it was shocking because I felt that I had lack of something. A community with people living in rural areas, impoverished communities, no access to basic needs, water, electricity, a formal job, a good salary, even a payment salary, not even a bank account or a condition that could provide them with a better reality. So I decided to funded the first small clinic in the area in 2005. So I'm still there. In the long run, I'm 18 years old there. The clinic, it has all the basics, but one of our dreams was to switch from a conventional dental attention to a digital dental attention. It was 17 years ago. I used to wear braces, not anymore. And I wasn't too responsible with my own treatment. But anyways, I started to work with orphanages. I started to work with churches, with people in need, just by myself. I try to get focus on prevention because there are a lot of kids, that they need to change their reality their fathers or the previous generation had, So this was like my beginnings in El Zonte and trying to work with kids. I was waiving my fees, I was not charging some patients that cannot afford it. I have nothing, but I have to offer, obviously, my workforce and my willingness to provide these people with dignity and confidence through oral rehabilitation. So, okay. During 17 years, I was knocking doors, I was trying to get help from colleagues. They believed that I was crazy, living and working in a rural area because I was not being profitable. They always have the dream to have prestige practice in the city, surrounded by many profitable things, and the prestige of being a doctor of dental surgery with a lot of prestige, But I decided to continue. My prestige was helping other human beings that have no chance, in this case, in oral health, to have dignity and to have high dental quality access to their oral health. Okay, but knocking doors, colleagues, private people, public administration, we never been heard of. Maybe they were like focused on different stuff, that it's fair, but we never stop and we continue looking for help or working by ourselves. In this case, when the law announcement of Bitcoin on 2021, everyone or a lot of people from the whole world trying to get information or trying to get informed, about the profile of El Salvador. I mean, geographical position, currency, security, history, etc. Know about the background and how they could do to establish here in El Salvador or trying to conduct a business being a foreigner. So I stayed in my presentation with a tweet. I saw a tweet from BTCPay Server. Okay, thank you so much. On June 21. And it says, just to be clear, if you are, well, you could read it, but it says if you are from El Salvador and want to set up a BTCPay Server instance, let's chat and we will help. This moved me and I contacted them. While I was contacting them, I started to talk with Pavlinix. Pavlinix, it's the PM, it's a product manager, and it's important part of BTCPay Server. He is from Eastern Europe. He's from Serbia. So we started to become friends on Bitcoin Twitter, and we became closer because of our personal information. We live with similarities in our life, you know. But at the same time, we've been discussing the Bitcoin adoption in the country and the way we could help people or try to do something with BTCPay Server. I was working with Adrian. Adrian, it's a construction worker. He's a 65-year-old person who doesn't know how to read, who doesn't know how to write, but he previously knew information about the power of money, the value of money, and the value of saving money. So he said, hey, Enrique, I want my dentures done. I dream about my dentures all my life, and I saved in Bitcoin. For me, it was a wow situation, because normally a Salvadoran doesn't know how to save money. Maybe we don't have the chance to save money. He was like a hard worker of the land, you know, the farm, and a construction worker wanting his teeth. And he's going to pay it in Bitcoin. So when I treat him and I rehabilitate him, Bitcoin Magazine tweet this. Meet Adrian, a construction worker who saved in BTC until he could buy new teeth. Bitcoin is literally bringing smiles to the people of El Salvador. And it's what we are doing. Basically bringing smiles to the forgotten people of El Salvador. Why am I calling them forgotten? Because the things that I said, they, during decades, were forgotten with no chance, no access to health, living in rural areas, living sometimes just for remittances, or maybe nothing, or maybe the product of the land, you know, but no chance to get attention, dental attention, or health in general. So because of this tweet, in the next call that I had with Pavlinix from BTCPay Server, he said, hey, Enrique, why don't we do something to help people similar to Adrian with Bitcoin? And that's why we got inspired. In my case, I got more inspired, and Pavlinix get like instant recognition for our country and the help we need. And we create BitcoinSmiles. This is Adrian, because after that tweet and after we got inspired, he got a lot of attention, he became famous, and many documentaries were looking for BitcoinSmiles and Adrian's story. He looks like amazed, and he was like a little bit overwhelmed because all the people following him, you know. And this is, in this case, was a documentary produced for Dubai. And we were like just waiting for the law to be official here. But we were starting working with people like Adrian. Here, it's they are following him in the consulting time, because we continue doing treatments to them and trying to continue about these treatments after they get the attention. And that's it. After all the story, the Salvadoran construction worker who inspired the Bitcoin world got attention in Bitcoin Magazine, And in the front cover, he is like the front cover of the magazine, and it's our story. The Bitcoin world was so generous with our initiative, you know, and many other contributors, great companies, colleagues, and etc. Turn down and help us in such a wonderful way. So after this, our campaign as a crowdfunding campaign started, you know, and in a matter of days, we smash up, you know, we get our soft cap goal that it was 1 Bitcoin, and we exceeded. We have almost 2 Bitcoin, you know, thanks to the collaboration for these people and everyone who was supporting and still supporting us. What was our criteria, excuse me, to work with these people, or where are going to put the attention? We identify, and I mean 17 years ago, being immersed in the community, I discovered and I focused on people, and we identified an oral health crisis among elderly people from our community. They never had attention, I mean elderly. And if they have attention, it was not very good, not so often. So they need help. And what we identified, that they have bad oral health linked to other diseases, such as Parkinson's disease, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, etc. In the community, in El Zonte, we try to, and we are doing, and trying to provide equity or equality and inclusiveness in oral health. Someone who can afford it, it's going to get the best dental attention, and someone who cannot, it's going to get the same quality of attention. Access to oral health for rural areas. It's really difficult for these people sometimes to transport themselves to an area, to a clinic that maybe it's 2 hours ahead from their homes or their villages. But actually we are trying to do house calls, visiting these rural areas, and obviously identified people that it really needs it, you know. And it's not just only me. I have a collaborator in the ground that you are going to find out in a bit. Other thing, we want to promote innovation in dental care. I mean, talk about digital dentistry. I work with scanners. I work with dental software for design and dental software for manufacturing. In El Zonte, in a rural area surrounded by colorful trees, insects, a lot of heat, but a beautiful playa, surf, and a wonderful community. And obviously prevention. Mostly in dentistry, we have 3 keys of or areas of work: prevention, correction, and rehabilitation. We started with rehabilitation because they deserve this, the elderly people. But now we are working on correction, and we are doing prevention in a preventative community program in El Zonte, in neighboring countries, and other parts that we focus in El Salvador. This is our platform, BitcoinSmiles.org. It's still active. It's currently active, so you can create an invoice, a Lightning one or an on-chain one, if you want to donate. Actually, we have 1.96 Bitcoin raised, and we have 1,173 contributors from the whole world. You know, pseudonymous, the magic of peer-to-peer, you know, permissionless, a lot of things, you know. So it's really exciting for me sharing this information with you. This, it's half of the people that we treated before. These people, it's already rehabilitated. Here is Adrian. He inspired us to treat more people like him. And these people does just not have dentures. Sometimes they go through 25 extractions, modeling bone, recovering procedures, surgical procedures, pain, you know, but it is worth. Many attention got BitcoinSmiles that we are having requests from the whole world, having volunteers on the ground with us. Others trying to remain pseudonymous, as I said. But she, it's the first doctor or dentist. She is from Brazil, and she was with us in the ground during 1 month, you know, working in the area, walking with us to the mountain, making house calls, obviously learning digital dentistry, but it doesn't mean that we are in a rural area. She never got access to digital dentistry, and she is in Brazil, and Brazil has a huge industry in dentistry. So he got digital dentistry introduction in El Zonte. Here we are in a visiting in a house call we made with some patients we treated. She is Maria Fernanda Luz. I'm here on the side, and next to me it's Ceci. Ceci, it's my partner. Ceci, it's my assistant. She is from El Zonte. It's a single mother, you know. She struggled like everyone else in El Salvador to survive, you know. And that's why it caught my attention too, providing an opportunity to a woman, hard worker, with kids, you know, that knows the community and knows areas that I never been before in the community, in the mountain, in rural areas, that it used to be difficult to go or to get in. Now, with her help, you know, this initiative, it's taking a lot of form. She's here working, the house calls, the type of houses that we found out, you know, and we have time as well to go and visit some beautiful places, Mayan ruins here in the country. Digital dentistry in El Zonte, yes, it's not abroad, it's not first world country, but we work with software of scanning software. So what we do, we scan our models, or we could scan the mouth, and this is going to our computer. When we finish and we get our scanning plan, you know, that it's like we are showing like this way, we proceed to design, you know. One of our dreams was switching from a conventional practice to a digital practice. So with a lot of help, we managed to get a dental scanner, you know, a computer that we never got a computer there, you know, and our software of design. You know, we could design everything remotely: dentures, structures, crowns, splints, retainers, everything, you know, remotely. It's an open source, so we could work, and we are establishing and working in a platform that many colleagues are like collaborating with me, so I could send the STL or the file for them to design, and then everywhere in the world, could be Africa, Europe, or anything, they could send us back the design of these structures, and we proceed to mill or to create these structures in a milling machine or in 3D printers. Actually, I have no access to a milling machine. It's about $80,000, but we have people that it's collaborating with us. We design, we work in the patient, but someone else it's helping us to manufacturing this. So digital dentistry for people who can afford it, and for people who cannot afford it. It's that we are promoting the digital dentistry or the future in the normal practice. Here, it's our area of work. Obviously, we work in our office, you know, but we got to manage challenging treatments and challenging situations with people in this platform worldwide. This is our small place of work, you know, but and we have a lot of work to do, and we are transforming our office to improve our dental care. Here we are on our way to the mountain. Sometimes we have to walk 2 hours from the ocean side to the mountain to make the house calls. It's not like, oh, we are going to choose this. No, we try to research who is in really need and to get the help of BitcoinSmiles. We have a lot of attention. This is a video that I want to show you. For example, we've been part of several documentaries around the world, but this is the latest. And this is the national television from Holland that follow us on the ground. So I want to show this for you to have a background of what we do in our practice almost every day.
Human.
We denken soms dat Nederland het centrum van de wereld is. En misschien denkt iedereen dat wel over zijn eigen land. Welkom bij Metropolis.
Metropolis.
Gaan wij naar een bergdorp in El Salvador. In dat bergdorp woont Antonio. We denken soms dat Nederland het centrum van de wereld is. En misschien denkt iedereen dat wel over zijn eigen land. Welkom bij Metropolis. Gaan wij naar een bergdorp in El Salvador. In dat bergdorp woont Antonia met haar gezin. Geld voor een tandarts is er nooit geweest.
¿Cómo me iba a arreglar mis dientes si el único 5 que le iba agarrando lo ocupaba para los alimentos de mis hijos? Y si yo me ponía mis dientes, dejaba a mis hijos sin comer. Aquí es bien triste la vida. Tuve 8 hijos y me costó.
El Salvador voerde in 2021 als eerste land ter wereld een bitcoining als wettig betaalmiddel. Tot nu toe heeft dat de armoede niet bepaald minder gemaakt. Maar voor Antonia veranderde er wel degelijk wat. Sinds kort wordt ze bezorgd door de bitcoin-tandarts Enrique.
BitcoinSmiles es una iniciativa en la que recaudamos fondos
Yo también tengo un proyecto.
para proveer cuidado dental
Este que sigue también me gusta mucho.
gratuito a personas de escasos recursos viviendo en comunidades empobrecidas de El Salvador. Este proyecto resultó ser un éxito porque tenemos aproximadamente 1.068 donantes de todo el mundo. Recaudamos casi 2 Bitcoin y pues gracias a ellos la recaudación ha sido un éxito.
Een tandarts komt nooit alleen. Hij duikt onvermijdelijk altijd wel ergens een assistent op. liever met een tand minder door het leven. En zo zegt tanden veel over wie we zijn.
We want to stop that. That's why our BitcoinSmiles initiative, it's working to change the reality and to provide confidence and dignity to the new generations. Fastly, I'm going to say we visit and we are like working in our neighboring countries. This is in Guatemala, Lake Atitlan. We started or sparked BitcoinSmiles in this Mayan school, Centro Escolar Josué, and we are working with 30 kids in this area, and hopefully we are going to spread the word in the whole Atitlan that they have a lot of need, and obviously the neighboring countries in Central America. We work, actually we work in a rural area, but in this case, a collaborator, a dentist, a local person from Atitlan was able to provide her clinic for us to work. This part of the kids we work in Guatemala and that we are trying to continue next year. As a great inspiration we have and with a lot of effort, hopefully it's going to be finished soon. We are working in this room since 3 years ago, but it's going to become in our second room office in El Zonte to provide more and improve our dental care or our dental solutions for the community. It's a miracle, and thanks to Bitcoin. We are featured on this Forbes, Satoshi Radio, Bitcoin Magazine, Bitcoin Focus, Adopting Bitcoin, Crypto Noticias, Being Crypto, and many others that are not included here. Thank you to our donors as well, and mostly everyone who believes in our vision to transform the quality, the access, the quality, the inclusiveness, and to improve the dental solutions we provide to our community. In this case, in El Zonte, where we are based, but hopefully in the whole country and many parts of the world. BitcoinSmiles.org, it's our page. You could donate at BTCPay.BitcoinSmiles.com if you want to. On X, it's like our BitcoinSmiles account. Diente Zonte, that it's the dental clinic in El Zonte, and my personal one. That's Nostr. So you could find us on Nostr with the public key. In any way, in any case, we are open to help, and it's an honor, and we are grateful and thankful to work for the community, serving people from our area, in this case, the dental care, dental rehabilitation, and obviously, miraculously, immaculate with Bitcoin, that it's going to change humanity. Bitcoin fixes teeth. It's for real. Thank you very much.